Tonight on Times River Schools Today, we will take a look at how a Texas high school football team made a decision that might just come back to haunt them.
And as always, we have a look at some of the events from around the school district. Times River Schools Today starts in 2 minutes.
How far would you go to help someone? Would you go to the end of your driveway? Would you cross a street? Would you cross an ocean? Would you go if you could use your knowledge to teach someone, and in the process, maybe learn something yourself? Life is calling. How far will you go? Peace Corps.
Who am I? I'm someone who cares about smiles. And I live and work in your community. I'm the one who puts a smile on your child's face. I'm an orthodontist, a dental specialist who corrects crooked teeth, misaligned jaws, and dental irregularities. I received an additional 2 to 3 years of specialized education beyond dental school. Who am I? I'm the maker of healthy, beautiful smiles. For more information, visit braces.org.
Hello and welcome to Times River Schools Today for Wednesday, September the 9th. I'm Kayla Halloran.
And I'm Erin Watson. Welcome to another school year. Later on tonight, we'll show you how you can get a house for $200 and an essay.
But up first tonight, we take a look at our elementary schools in our Elementary Happening segment.
Starting off our elementary happenings, please bring your food for donation to Westover for Food Drive Friday. Your help can go a long way.
At Beechwood Elementary, please remember to wear red, white, and blue on Friday, September 11th.
At the home of the Huskies at Hooper Avenue, come out to the PTO Fun Day scheduled at the end of September. The day will be held on the 26th. Check with your teacher or the main office for more information.
Coming up at Pine Beach Elementary, come out and get your Philly pretzels on the 16th. Help support your school and community by picking up a pretzel.
Taking a look at Walnut Street Elementary, come out and pick up a good book at their book fair. The book fair starts on the 21st and ends on the 25th.
Let's take a look at today's random fact of the day.
Hi, I'm Matt Abbott with TV21's Random Fact of the Day. Did you know that the Cat in the Hat's first name is Abraham?
A woman thought she had won $20,000 in the Virginia lottery, but lottery officials say the issue with the ticket voided the win, meaning she couldn't get paid. Now she's looking for answers. Chris Past has the story.
And I saw that $20,000, you don't know how excited I was.
On August 22nd, at this machine, inside this Shoppers in Alexandria, Ardella Newman thought she hit it big.
Exactly.
On a $2 scratch-off, she matched the number 16 for $20,000.
$20,000 could really help me. I have a sister that's in Syracuse. She's very sick. I could help her with her medical bills.
And now you can't help him?
No.
But Newman's dreams of helping her sister disappeared when she tried to cash the ticket. Lottery officials told her there had been a mistake. This ticket was issued in error. This is what a normal ticket is supposed to look like with the winning numbers at the top. This is the ticket that Newman bought with the winning numbers at the bottom, suggesting the machine just cut the cards in the wrong spot. A manager at Shoppers declined to give 7 on Your Side a comment, but he did say only trained lottery officials are allowed to load the machines. Newman contends if there was a mistake, that's not her fault. She paid for the ticket, and she should get the winnings.
I want the money that I thought I won. If you look at the ticket, it says I won this money. It wasn't anything that I did wrong, it was what they did wrong.
It's time to take a trip around the world in our 60-second road trip. Can you guess where we are today?
It's now time for us to take a look at dictionary.com's word of the day. Today's word is foodie, meaning a person having an avid interest in the latest food fads. And now for today's sentence. As a foodie, Molly gets excited whenever a new restaurant opens in the area.
Now we are going to take a short break, but coming up, we take a look at our intermediate happenings.
And we also take a look at your weather, so stick around. We'll be right back.
I want to make a difference. I want to get things done. Could I be a hero?
She had to apply.
I should give this a try.
There she met people who shared her passion, people who wanted to make change, people who joined AmeriCorps. They cleaned beaches, they helped wildlife. Together they served, together they made a difference.
Together they were heroes.
In AmeriCorps, you can be a hero too.
Join AmeriCorps.
Something's happening to the polar bear. Arctic sea ice is melting away. 2/3 of the world's polar bears will be gone by 2050, and the entire species could be extinct by the end of the century. Go to SaveThePolarBear.org today.
Hi, I'm David Jordan. You're watching TV 21, the Talented Regional Schools channel.
Welcome back. Starting off our intermediate happenings at Intermediate South, it is Seminole Spirit Day every Friday. Don't forget to wear your Seminole colors. Spirit wear is on sale in the school store.
All students are reminded, if they would like to see any sporting event at Intermediate South, you must go home first and then return at the game with an adult.
Moving over to Home of the Dolphins, there will be an informational meeting for any 7th or 8th grader interested in joining Interact. The meeting will be held on Thursday, September 10th in the cafeteria until late bus.
It is now time for our environmental tip of the day. Each day we will bring you a tip that will help save the environment. Let's take a look at today's tip.
Hi, I'm Danny DePasquale at TV21's Environmental Tip of the Day. Allow grass clippings to stay on the lawn instead of bagging them. The cut grass will decompose and return to the soil naturally.
Every day on the show, we will be bringing you a tip of the day, so stay tuned tomorrow as we give you another way to help save the environment.
A message in a bottle floated in the ocean from Nantucket all the way to England. Erica Rickey spoke to the boy who wrote it.
The guy said that it was Fox 25 News and that a bottle I threw had washed up in England.
And I thought, are you sure, if it was a prank call or what?
The call was legit. We made it after receiving this video from England. We watched as the bottle finder named Tom scraped the sea debris from the bottle with surgical-like precision in order to reveal what was inside. Then, as the letters removed, we make the Massachusetts connection.
It says USA Nantucket.
Tom opens it and begins to read.
I'm 11 years old. I have pets, cats, and one dog.
That's when we learned the letter's author is 12-year-old Grant Beebe from Nantucket.
I just told him about who I was and about my life and my hobbies, and I drew a picture of a shark.
Via Skype tonight, he tells me he launched the letter from Sconset Beach on January 20th, 2014. In fact, his whole family did.
I think we threw 6 in.
It was really cold, so as soon as we threw the bottles, we just got back in the car and went home.
The bottles became an afterthought. The Beebes never expected a response. After all, the bottles were just a way for Grant's dad, Bruce, to find creative things to do with his kids. And they'd tossed messages several times before with only mediocre results.
We had one go to Martha's Vineyard, one go down Long Island Sound.
But this time, the bottle crossed the Atlantic and wound up in the hands of an Englishman out for a dive more than 3,200 miles away. And that's just the beginning of this story.
I hope he writes back.
It is now time for another break. Coming up later in the show, we will take a look at your high school happenings.
Tom's Over Schools Today. We'll be right back.
It's so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. I am beautiful, no matter what they say.
Hi, do you have ID? Yep. Oh, okay, thanks. Hi, do you have ID?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, you can't be in the building without ID. I need to...
It's okay.
Yes, security, please. There's a young man in the building without ID, and he's running away from my post here at Ball Duty.
Starting off our high school happenings, attention students and staff. The school store is open to serve you. We are stocked with all your regular apparel needs, including Champion, Under Armour brands. The school store is open every day after school from 1:40 to 2 p.m. We also have Yoo-Hoo, Snapple, and water for $1, as well as many delicious snacks to get you energized for your after-school practices. Stop in soon. It's time to get Raiderized.
Attention seniors, is your college coming to visit? Please stop by the guidance office to see the list of college visits and when their representative will be coming to High School East.
Attention all of our wonderful East students. We are looking for leaders with problem-solving communication skills to work with our teachers and parents to improve school outcomes related to student attendance, behavior, and overall school climate. We are holding individual committee meetings at the end of this month and would love to have you involved. Interested? Check out the flyer in your teacher's classroom in the main office for further details.
Switching to High School North. Every Wednesday is Green Day here at North. Remember to wear green to help get the word out about the need for recycling and energy conservation.
Attention Mariners Student Council, meeting after school on Thursday, September 10th in the Blue Cafeteria.
Calling 2016 graduates, there will be a Service Academy Information Day on Sunday, September 20th at Rutgers University, Douglas campus. See your counselor for more information.
It is now time for us to take a short break. After the break, we will take a look at your 3-day forecast.
Tom's River Schools Today. We'll be right back.
There are some things you simply cannot control. And some really important things you can, like keeping your family healthy, managing finances, preparing for retirement. It's all here in this booklet from the American Diabetes Association, because we want everyone to be healthy and happy. Order your free copy of Planning for a Healthy Life now to help manage the things you can control.
What's it like when you hear your calling? Will you ignore it? Or will you listen? What if it calls you to go halfway around the world? To serve people you've never met? What will you do when you hear your calling? Peace Corps, life is calling. How far will you go?
Starting off sports, a Texas high school football team is making headlines for the wrong reasons. Video of its two players hitting a referee during a game has gone viral. Corey Smith has reaction from the school district and the punishment the players now face.
Watch as two John Jay Mustangs lay a pair of vicious hits on this unsuspecting referee. At the snap of the ball, number 12, who is Victor Rojas according to the team's roster, makes a beeline straight for Robert Watts as he watches the play unfold. Then number 81, Michael Moreno, appears to target Watts, hitting him while he's on the ground. Both players were immediately ejected, and they've since been suspended from the team and from school. The incident is extremely disturbing, not the sportsmanlike behavior we teach students, said an NISD spokesman. The violent play occurred during the fourth quarter of Jay's matchup with Marble Falls. Two Jay players had already been ejected earlier, including standout quarterback Moses Reynolds. In addition to the NISD investigation, the University Interscholastic League, which oversees high school football in Texas, has also launched an investigation and released this statement saying in part, quote, "The UIL takes this matter very seriously and will take appropriate action once the investigation is complete."
Let's now take a look at our 3-day forecast. Coming up tomorrow, there's a chance of thunderstorms with a high of 81 and low of 79. For Friday, it will be clear with a high of 79 and low of 64. And finally, for Saturday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 76 and low of 65.
Wrapping up tonight's show, home buyers would probably expect to pay top dollar for any spacious riverfront property, but an Indiana woman is offering her 4,000 square foot riverfront home for just $200. Chris Riva has the story.
Along the quiet roads of State Route 156 in Vevey, nestled between the Ohio River, sits the River House, which you can own for less than $200.
We're hoping that one lucky person will win this house and make a difference in their life.
The homeowners admit they tried selling the house the traditional method at first, but when there was little interest, that's when they decided to get creative.
To enter the contest, $199 and an essay. 200 words or less on why you should win.
Just the water, everything. I love living down this area.
Jennifer drives by this house 3 times a day.
Milo, this would be your room.
Now her goal is to make this her family's home.
I just want them to have a home where we can all share that and be together and be happy.
The contest needs at least 2,000 entries. Each entry fee goes into an escrow account, guaranteeing a contestant's money. The essays.
I do not want the job of judging those essays. That would be tough. I graduated from Hanover College, so I'm an alum, contacted them, and they will be supplying an anonymous panel of judges. So Hanover College will be the judge.
They pick the winner?
They pick the winner.
This contest could change the lives of someone like Jennifer.
It is a $1 million view at the rock bottom price of $199.
Or anyone else driving by the River House.
Remember, if you have a story you would like us to cover,
or if you have an announcement about an upcoming event, please send it to Interschool Mail to the TV studio at High School East, or you can email us at tv21@trschools.com.
Also, be sure to tune in to TV21 throughout the day to catch this show, as we bring you stories from around the district. Also, please take a look at our website at www.trschools.com/TV21.
Well, that wraps up tonight's show. For Towns Over Schools Today, I'm Erin Watson.
I'm Kayla Holleran. Have a great night.